Hi, welcome back. And today I'm going to provide you with tip 2. So if you watched yesterday's recording, I wrote a blog this week on the 5 key areas to save money when going through a divorce. And yesterday I shared my tip 1, which was all about a divorce folder. Excuse me while I get it. So yesterday we talked about putting together a folder and how that folder could actually save you anywhere between, a few $100s up to a few $1,000s. And it all comes down to making sure that you have a comprehensive folder with all of the information together, which means the lawyers don't need to do it for you and they've got everything at their fingertips. What I forgot to say yesterday was I actually had a client that did 2 folders. She had one for herself and she had one for the lawyer. And then whenever they were talking over the phone, they could both refer to certain pages. They knew what they were talking about. They knew what documents they were talking about. And that also made the whole experience for the 2 of them when talking a little bit easier. So today, on my second tip is all about sharing information. And I see this issue day in, day out. Or I hear from it who people have already been through a divorce and explain to me the costs of their legal bill. And the biggest issue is that when you go and see a lawyer, you go and tell your lawyer the ins and outs of what's going on. Now, don't get me wrong, the lawyer needs to understand what has happened, the history of the relationship and whatnot, but they don't care if such and such has rang you yesterday and said this thing, or if something else has happened. That's not what they're worrying about. To be honest, sometimes by encouraging that conversation, it can actually make their billable hours more. So you're getting charged, and you need to realise this, you're getting charged for every conversation that you have with your lawyer. You're going to get charged for it. So my tip is to make sure that when you ring and you talk to your lawyer, that you have a list of all the questions and what's so important and what information you need to get out of them. Don't sit there and don't ramble. Get straight to the point. Ask them what you need to know and find out, and answer their questions as concise and as quickly as possible without really going into the nuts and bolts of why it happened. The other thing is if you really do need to speak to someone because you are struggling emotionally with whatever it is you and your partner are dealing with, how he's talking to you or she's talking to you about the children or finances or whatever, if it's not a legal issue, please consider going and talking to a counsellor, because the money that you pay going to see a counsellor will save you a fortune in having that same conversation with your lawyer. And the lawyer isn't trained in giving you any advice when it comes to emotional needs and things like that. So my second tip is to make sure that you don't waste money talking to your lawyer about things that they really can't help with. If you have issues, make sure you speak to the subject matter experts, which would be, a counsellor, or go to your GP and get a referral to someone that you can talk to, and make sure that you are keeping to the facts when you talk to your lawyer. Every time you send an email, every time you make a telephone call, you are getting charged for that. So make sure you only talk to them about what is absolutely necessary. So that's my second tip for today. And if you're a chatter like I am, I'd love to have a talk, and I'll talk the league off the chair. Make sure when you're ringing a lawyer that you are only sticking to the facts and you're getting back the information that you actually need, not, going into all of the grey area around the periphery. So that's my second tip. So you can find me if you'd like to at www.tanyasummerton.com, or on Facebook. I'm the Divorce Angel, and my job is to help get my clients divorced as quickly and effectively as possible. We have a 5-step approach, and I'm here to help, to talk to anyone who needs a chat about what they might be going through. So if you need to contact me, please contact me through those social media pages. And tomorrow I will be providing my third tip. So have a great afternoon wherever you are, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.